A very good morning to all. As a continuous of the previous topics in the social purpose of firm, we have already discussed about a few topics, and today's topics plays an important role. That says the different types of management ethics. Before we enter into this topic, it is our responsibility to know what we have learned in the previous session. So as a recap process, let us just recap what we have done. Now, hope you remember that we have seen regarding work ethics. Work ethics plays a vital role. It is an individual role where the organization need a support from the employees, and there are lot of practices which have to be enrolled or impart by the employees. So each and every organization, if they definitely get a good employee, good in the sense, good attitude people, good skilled people, good knowledge people. So if any organization gets such kind of employees, definitely they are gifted. So in such cases, that work ethics are impart. So as I told you in the previous session, like about what are the different practices that to be brought in practice in the company, that those things we have discussed. And a company which removes the unethical behavior, if they find then and there the faults, whatever the faults may be, definitely the obstacles are there in any kind of industry, but the organization has to analyze. That is what always I told you, analyze yourself and then analyze your subordinates. So when this process takes place every day, every hour, every minute, every second, then the mistakes can be controlled. So ultimately, wherever the mistakes are controlled, definitely it is understood that the employees are having good ethics. So organization which has good ethics, definitely they have developments, they have good profits, they have good growth, we can say. So that is what that we have seen in the previous session. Hope you can remember those things, and let us come back to today's topic. So very important one, that there are three different models of management ethics. So you know very well, normal, wherever we go, maximum, minimum and moderate. So likewise here there are three different models where the management has to follow different ethics. Here if you see this picture, you can see the different types, that is moral, amoral and immoral. Regarding this, in the next slide we are going to see what is it. You see these three types, always we are practicing knowingly or unknowingly in the organizations. So first thing is it is immoral. A style devoid of ethical practice. See, here we know what sort of ethics that we should have, but we act opposite to that, right? What happens, several examples can be also given in the organization. You know that you should not come late in the organization because you might have the biometric or the signature process or whatever it is. It is analyzed, it is been noted. So the absenteeism is one of the unethical behavior in the organization. So you know that you should not be absentee, or you should not come late to the organization. Like lot of rules and regulations are there where we have to follow. So that is one. And the next thing is we have to find a high standard of ethical behavior. So see, what is expected by the organization is one thing. That is why we frame certain rules and regulation and we follow. but beyond that limit, and doing in advance, we can say, whatever the work given, the task or given, prescribed, whatever it is, doing in advance. So that sort of ethical behavior supports a lot to the organization for the quicker growth, we can say. And amoral. See, here we have unintentional or unintentional in business. So we don't consider this as an ethical factor. Always I say to the students that don't give way for the word that comes in Tamil, cha, right? So likewise over here also, we should not provide such kind of things, and unethical causes becomes more in the ethical considerations. So in such a way, we have to use all the rules and regulations, implement it, practice that every day. We cannot say that all the human beings, all the employees, all the employers even, they are following the rules and regulations, but still we have to have that analysis then and there to practice, to overcome what are the obstacles that we are doing as an unethical, right? So here comes the different business ethics. Very, very important thing, as we have seen in the previous topics. Here it comes. See, we have to care, we have to respect, we have to trust everybody, we have to have an integrity in us and good loyalty behind the employer and employees, and we have to have a fairness decision making. This is fruitful. This is called fruitful. That is what this particular an employee who knows about this aspects, definitely, when he practice that into an organization, he becomes more knowledgeable, skilled, more skill, or more attitudinal, or whatever it is. So he has to know all these things about and good ethics. That is the same the slide which comes here. I have explained about immoral, moral and amoral. So this is an extra slide where you can discuss about, and now it is the time for you to give an answer for this question. You see, what does the importance of ethical behavior, integrity and trust call into the question? A, an extent to which managers should attempt to change the underlying benefits of a value of individual followers. B option is who does what we do next. None of these. So what will be the answer? See, the question is, what is the importance of ethical behavior, integrity and trust call into question? So you can just think over the question, so we can come back with the answer. The answer will be the second one. Now, the recent summary we can make over. We have seen the different types of management ethics, that is moral, and amoral. Hope you understood about the different types which has been given to you, the examples which has been shared, and this respect, integrity, fairness, all these things are it is in us. So we have to bring it out and practice and implement in our organization, so that we get developed and also we make our organizations to get developed. Okay, so that is the major role what we have to discuss in this thing. Thank you for kindly listening, and we'll see in the next topic. Thank you.